guys, it's Matt from MH Games. I just wanted to go through a really quick, brief overview on how to play Rule the Waves. Okay, so inside the bag, you've got the game and you've got the little bag of cubes and your dice. So first part of the game is you have got the different styles of cards that you need to be shuffling together and some that you need to separate. First thing that you've got, you have all of these with the ship at the back. These are all of your enemy cards. So these include the Spanish, the Dutch, and oh, there's a cat, and the pirates and the French. We've got the journey cards, which we need to pick one. So actually we'll just do that one now. Let's pick a random one there, and we're going to the Caribbean. So I'll put Caribbean at the top there. Okay, the other journey cards you can just put to one side, you will use them later on. Then you have got, let me put that to one side as well. You've got your ammunition card, you've got your HP cards, and you've got your player guides as well. I'll just put the player guide to one side there. So there are a few different ways of playing the game. I'm going to play it where we have got the version of I take control of 2 ships and I'm going to be coming across 2 opponents as well. So that means I'm going to need to have 2 ammunition cards and I'm going to need to have 2 HP cards, so my 2 different ships. Okay, so your ships that you have, we've got all of these ones to choose between. I'm going to quickly shuffle those ones. And I'm going to pick that my first ship is going to be, oh that's lucky, the Sovereign. That one's one of the best ones there. And my second ship is also not a bad one, HMS Vanguard. Okay, then we have got, because I'm going to be coming across 2 opponents at a time, I'm going to need to have an HP card for each of those, if I can pick it up, each of those 2 enemies I'm going to need to try and defeat if I choose to do so. So we are going to need to have the other ships just to one side because I'm going to need to pick those next journey round. So just a bit of a reminder, you can only use 1 ship for 1 journey. So then we need to get ourselves sorted. The ammunition for each of these is where you need to put your first cube. So ammunition for this one is 12. So I need to put my ammunition at 12. The ammunition for this one is 11. HP for this one is 14. And HP for this one is 13. So that's your first little part there. Your cube for your journey, obviously, always starts at 1. And at position 1, let me put these bits out of the way. Position 1, because I'm doing 2 ships and I decided to do 2 ships against 2 enemies, I'm going to pick my 2 enemies. Now this isn't the easiest way to start off with, but there we go. I've got a French 3 ships and a French 2 ships. So the HP for the French 3 ships is 6 and for the French 2 ships is 4. Now to quickly run through a couple of things. First of all, my ammo, I can use 3 lots of ammunition for each round for each ship. So I could try and get lucky and hit with both of my attacks fully of 3 on the 3 ships to try and destroy it, or I can try and go for 2 of each for this one to get rid of the 2 French ships. A quick little reminder that I can use as much of this ammunition as I want, but I only get it refilled by 5 for each journey position. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to go for this French 3 ships here, so I've put it with this HP of 6. So I'm going to go for, with the Sovereign, I'm going to attack it with 3, so it's going to go from 12 down to 9. My accuracy is 10 plus, I've got a 16, so I have hit it. So that is going to go down from 6 to 3. Now I'm going to do the same with Vanguard. So Vanguard's going from 11 down to 8. His accuracy is 11. And I got 13. So I did destroy that ship there. So that one I get to put to one side because I've destroyed it and I need to keep track of those. Then my French ship has got an attack because I've not destroyed it. Now, he will attack the one with the highest HP. So the highest HP is my Royal Sovereign. So his accuracy is 12 plus, and he got a 6, so he didn't hit. So now I get to have my next chance. So I'm going to go for, I can either go for 1, 2 or 3. I'm going to go for all 3 from, no I'm not, I'm going to go for 2 from the Royal Sovereign. So I need to get a 10 plus. Oh, knocked it there. No, I got 3, so I missed. I'm going to go for another 2 also from the Vanguard, which needs 11 plus, and he did hit. So he's down to 2 on his health. However, the friendship has still survived for that round. So he's got another attack, which again would be at Sovereign because that's got the highest HP. So 17. His accuracy is 12 plus, so 17, he did hit. So what I've got is I have the chance to evade. So if I roll 17 plus on the Sovereign, then it doesn't actually hit me, but I only got 12 plus. So those attacks, those 2 attacks, because that's from a French 2 ship, have hit, so I go down to HP of 12. So next one, he's still got 2 HP, so I'm going to have another go from Sovereign because he's probably quite angry now. Oh, and he got a 1, so that's a bit rubbish. And also I'm going to go for 2 from Vanguard, which needs 11 plus, and then got 1 as well. Right, so now the friendship has survived again. Now, because the first hit on the Royal Sovereign was successful, it's going to go against Vanguard now because that's got the highest HP. So roll for that. He got 5, so he missed anyway. So I'm going to go again, because I'm running out of ammo now, unfortunately. I know that I'm not going to be full ammo by the time I get around to the next round. So I'm going to go again for 2, and I got 18. So this time I do destroy it, and that gets put to one side. Okay, I keep track of those ones. What I can do, if I just show you here, what I can do also is if I really don't want to attack them, I can roll to escape and just get away from it. Now both of these have got an escape. This one's got 15 plus and this one's also got 15 plus. They're not always the same. So that I would actually have, because I've got 2 ships, I've got 2 chances, and if one of them is successful for escape, then I do move on to the next place. So my next round would be at number 2, position 2. My ammo is not fully replenished, annoyingly. I've refilled by 5, so I'm going to go up from 4 to 9 for the Sovereign, and from, again, 4 to 9 for the Vanguard. I can't go above the ammo that was already stated, so I can't go above 11 or 12. So the next round would be a single ship and a 3 ship. They're not always French, but it's worked out that this is what it's going to work out here. So I'd end up having a 2 and a 6. Now what I can do is if I really want to kind of run away and make sure that next round I'm going to have full ammo, I can roll to escape a 15 plus, and like I say, I get a go for that one and a go for that one. And the main idea for the game is that you're doing this for each round, so I'm at position 2. Each of the journeys you have 7 positions with your little cube to kind of keep track as to where you are. You need to be keeping track and keeping separate the ships that you have been successful in sinking. If I ran away and I was successful in escaping, these ships would get shuffled back into the pack, so they do not disappear. But obviously the main aim is to try and get as many ships as you can, and there is a table at the end to say how successful your overall journeys have been. Obviously it is a success if you get back and you haven't been sunk on the way, but the more you can get, the more chance you've got of getting a promotion and therefore being more successful by the time you finish. Okay, now if we're doing this method of games where I've got the 2 ships that I'm choosing at a time, I'm only going to be completing 3 journeys. So my next journey might have been Jamaica, and then my other one after that might have been America. If I am doing a single player where I'm only playing with 1 ship, so say I put that to one side, you do 5 journeys, all 5 journeys, but you only pick 1 enemy at a time. Which actually sounds pretty straightforward, but if you come across, for example, one of the, let me try and find one whilst I'm here. If you come across one of the slightly more difficult ships, such as one of the pirates, so let's come with that one there, you've got an issue of, you've got 5 HP that you've got to try and destroy each time. You've only got a maximum of 3 that you can hit with, so you can guarantee that it will certainly survive the first round to be able to hit you, and if it does hit you, you're going to be hit by an amount of 4 to be able to remove some of your HP. Also, within the pirate ships, you have got the evasion. They can also dodge your hits, unlike the normal ships. These do not have, so this one's a Dutch single ship, they do not have the chance to evade. Okay, right, that's a quick little run through. I will do a full playthrough at another point, but that is as brief as I can make it. Thank you for watching.